everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dance Talk Realness, a podcast where we discuss all nuances concerning education and dance, because a dance experience is an experience worth talking about. I'm your host, Truly B, and I'm here with my awesome co-host, Daryl P. Abu.
Hey.
And today we are finishing up our gift list for dancers, and today we focus on the mid to high. I think I did it right this time. I think it's actually mid to high this time. So, progress. Before we jump into that, today's quote is from Walt Whitman, and he says, "We were together, I forget the rest." And I just really like that, because this is, especially with all the things going on this year, this is that time where it's just like, I miss being with people.
Yeah.
And I miss it so much.
I know.
But it's okay.
I know. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, so let's jump right into this list.
Yes.
Woo, all right, so this is something that I would love to get. I don't know who's going to bless me with it, but if they do, I thank you in advance. Portable flooring, portable bars.
Yeah.
Child, not as expensive.
Yeah.
To be honest. Actually, what I would really like is for someone to just have like a legit dance floor and like bars put in. But tis also expensive. Ain't none of this cheap. So definitely would not make this investment unless, again, this is a dancer who, they're about this business, right? Because it is an investment.
Or even or especially just this time of just with people being away from their studios, it's a great gift for the adult dancers in your life as well.
Like me.
Yes,
I'm an adult
dancer. Yes.
Somebody come through, please.
Or the young adult dancers that are still in college and maybe really trying to train and
that's actually 100% a great point. I'm thinking of I have a few students who definitely are dancers, and they don't have flooring that is conducive to some of the movements. And of course they're doing the best that they can with what they have to work with, but being able to have flooring that they're able to put down specifically to take their courses and then be able to pull up so they're out of the way of the family or whatever would be very nice, very helpful.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I definitely know a few who would definitely appreciate that as a gift. I do want portable floor and bars for Christmas. It's just hint, hint, wink, wink. I'm just keep putting that out there until somebody is like, you know what? Yes, let's gift her this. My kids could use it too. See?
Yeah,
it's
the whole family.
We could all use this.
Yes.
I'm trying to be better. It's not working, but I'm trying. All right. The next thing I have is private lessons. And I have / pay for classes. Those are technically two different things, but I did put them on the same line. So private lessons. As a musician, I know that was very common. But since I've been teaching dance, I don't know that it has been seen for me as common of a thing for there to be private lessons with dance. Not talking ballroom, because I have seen them in that realm of dance, but quote unquote studio based, or pretty much anything but ballroom, basically is where I'm at with that. Not to say people don't offer them, because I know they're offered, but it's not as, for lack of a better word, prevalent as it is with music and vocal, hell, even visual art, which is weird.
You can find a lot of private visual art lessons, huh? You do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen, surprisingly, I also didn't know that was a thing until I was looking for my oldest.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, y'all really be out here.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. But I think we should push more for private lessons. Because I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
It's an opportunity for you to, in addition to the classes you're taking, have someone really hone in on the things you need to focus on.
Yeah.
That would, especially as dancers get older and they're looking at auditioning for different programs and companies, and they don't quite know what to do to push themselves to that next level. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can get that in class sometimes, but to really have someone that they're just there with you and focus in on you and making sure that, okay, I notice every time you do pirouettes, your left arm is slightly lower than your right. Let's look at that. What is causing that? Let's really focus in on cleaning that. And giving the dancer a better chance at least being the best that they can be. Paying for classes, though, let me tell you, if y'all not gonna get me portable floor, then could you pay for my kids' classes? Because child, dance is expensive, but arts are expensive, low key.
Yeah,
it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah,
and I'm not questioning that at all. It's 100% worth it, but also my pockets are angry. So paying for classes now, I know some studios do offer like scholarships, or different ways. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do a payment plan per se. Like it's always like the monthly payment, but I'm sure like people work with you. But when you have like a dancer who, they may be, especially during these times, it's a little bit more difficult to, number one, make sure the finances are in place to have this opportunity, especially with a lot of people who have lost positions or their hours have been cut, pay has been reduced. But upside is we now have more online classes. And so maybe gifting someone like a few classes or pay for a session. I know, let's see, Dance Place usually has like sessions that, okay, this class is lasting from this month to this month. That's what you're covering.
Right.
Also, randomly in my half-assed research, to be honest, I'm sitting here, I'm working on like my final exam. So I'm like, But there's a company called Dance & Co. And they have a $40 a month subscription. And they offer like all the styles. So let me tell you, I didn't go to the actual website. I was looking at something else and that like popped up and I was like, ooh, it's like the computers are listening, and it was weird. But from what I did see, they offer, I want to say like ballet, jazz, tap, possibly hip hop.
And you can take, is that like an unlimited, like as many as you can take in that, for that week, for that month?
That's my assumption. I ain't look in depth.
Okay.
So folks might do their own research on that. Apologies. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But $40 a month?
$40 a month isn't bad.
Look, if that does include, like, I can take whatever all the times that I want to, I'm about to be about this $40 a month because, make everybody in this house be about $40 a month in a minute. Yes. So, yeah, I think that pretty much covers paying for classes. I want to say, I'm not sure what like Park and Rec are doing currently, like if they're offering anything online, but it's always worth researching and looking into to see if anyone in the area is offering anything, because not only are you able to continue dancing, but also you're supporting local, which is always awesome.
This is good.
All right, so the next one is, I mean, it could be for the younger ones, but I'm looking more teen and up into adulthood. Massage and recovery items.
Yes. Or actual massages.
Yes. Can we talk about it?
Yes. Maybe not now. Well, I mean, people are still doing massages, like safely.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's still a thing right now. But no, like I have these great let's see if I can reach it without having to disconnect. But I have these great massage ball kit by Bopex. Nice. I'm actually currently have one of them like underneath my foot that I'm just rolling. I think it's like this middle size one. Yes. This one is like by my bedside because I use it to like massage my back. But they are so helpful. They're super cheap. They come in like different sizes. I don't know where the smaller one is. But yeah, they're different size balls and they're all just so great. It's a great gift. It's a great gift. I gift it to myself.
Yes. Look, I need to invest in that one. I have like the little spiky one. I have one that's like about this big, and then I have like a tiny one that is usually under the arch of my foot. And I'm just like, yes, just rub it out.
Yeah.
I looked to see what was out there. Let me tell you, you were talking about if you can't afford these things, be blessed.
Right.
Do this. So have you seen like those massage guns?
Yeah.
Okay, so those first of all,
really awesome. I had a really like bootleg one that stopped working. So don't buy cheap.
Well, the one that I saw, the
like 100 something.
Theragun Pro, $599.
Oh.
I said, oh, not I. However, if I had a business, like that would be an investment for the business, maybe.
Right.
But we're talking about just for me. And I can guarantee you one of my kids would touch it. I know which one would do it. I already know. Yeah. It'll be the baby. Yeah. It would be him.
Yeah.
He would touch my stuff. And I'm like, that's too much for him to be touching. But it looked like it really got in there. And I'm like, yes. So I'm going to take your advice and not buy cheap. So I'm just not going to get one, but I'm going to go somewhere where they have one.
Yes. And have them use them. Yeah.
And have that experience. There was another one, the Hypervolt. There was a lot of words happening with that one. That one was like $350. And I want to say, I don't think that one was a massage gun. I don't remember. I'd be writing notes down and then I'd be like, I don't really write good notes. That is a problem. But
yeah,
expensive. But if you can get the things, get them. If you have access to a space where they have these things, then see about sending a dancer there.
Yes.
Have some of these things worked out because things be hurting. They be hurting. But I love that kit that you held up because I need that kit.
Yeah.
I need that. Let's see. Ooh. Oh yeah. No, there was this one other one. Okay. So the Normatec Pulse 2.0 leg recovery system. So it looked like pants.
Oh, okay.
My guy, like $900. And I was like,
but they're pants that are like what?
Like I guess they send pulses through, like massage pants. And like, I want to try them and see what happens. Because I'm like, is it the only thing I could think of it doing? Because they didn't look really like super bulky. So the only thing I can picture happening is that there's electrodes in there. It's the only thing. Again, I say, y'all got to do your research because sis did not. I looked and was like, this seems good. And then I was like, you should look at that. And I'm like, I also got a paper to write. I ain't looking no further because I know I'm not buying it.
Right.
But all the reviews were awesome. I was like, for $900, they better be like my legs better feel like heaven on earth.
Right.
After that, every single time too. Like I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to use it before I feel like I got my money's worth. But $900, those pants better save my life.
Right.
But if they work, they might. Like, cause stuff be hurting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I had. I had a short list because I legit don't be looking in this price range. Because I'm like,
ain't nobody gonna buy that.
No.
Right. And I'm not gonna buy it for me. So maybe another one. I mean, I guess obviously this is like in the regular times would be like season tickets to a company or a show. Like if you were in New York and had like season tickets to Ailey or to just like, yeah,
that would be
company would be great.
Awesome.
Or like Dance Place or Kennedy Center.
Now with the online showings that people are doing now, are they charging?
I feel like a lot of them have been free, but I just feel like how much longer can they do that? Sustain that?
Facts.
Yeah, so I feel like eventually they're going to, and I feel like that's going to, once they do start charging, it's going to be an arm and a leg. But it seems like right now these are fairly inexpensive to free showings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, in addition to, because like as much as it used to kill me paying for these tickets, it makes sense because not only are you paying for the experience of seeing, there's recognition of the work that went into it. And you got to pay for the space that you're in. Like if I'm going to the Kennedy Center, I'm not expecting $5 tickets. Like it's the Kennedy Center.
Right.
Like if I'm catching a show on Broadway, I'm not expecting hella cheap. Like I'm just not, because I'm like, there's so many things that go into ticket price, of which, slight tangent, that used to blow me when I was teaching in the schools. So I'm like, y'all, like a lot happens with this ticket money. A lot happens. Like when this is all over, I have to clean costumes. I have to repair costumes. I have to make sure, first of all, I had to pay for the doggone space in some of the locations. I'm like, this is not just all coming to the performers.
Right.
Of which, I had to pay them because they were students. Their grade was their paycheck. But when you're talking about like professionals, like, but they got to get paid though, y'all.
Right.
And so do the light designers, the costume designers. Like everyone has to get paid. Like there's a whole lot that goes into that. So it makes sense. So connecting that back, I can still see how like they can charge. Like, yeah, you're not in the space. It's not the same experience. But I highly doubt that if ABT is doing like a full-on evening length production, that they're not going to have costumes, that there's not going to be lighting, that clearly is being recorded. Like that's just three areas of like, oh, there's folks who got to get paid for that.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, no, I can see how it would still cost. Which is unfortunate because you're like, dog, like cut us some slack, but also,
yeah, exactly.
I just want outside to open back up safely again.
I know,
but people keep being stupid.
Yeah,
I just want it to be safe because I miss people.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you how much I miss people on that next episode, though.
Yeah,
because it'll make sense.
It'll
make sense. Yeah. Any other things you can think of?
No, I think that's it. That's a pretty good list.
Sounds good to me. If y'all, again, I'm just going to say one more time, if you feel so led in your spirit to gift me a portable floor and portable bar, I accept.
I'll accept as well.
Right? Like, let us know. We will gladly send our information to you to receive. We thank you in advance.
Yes.
All right. Well, this was a short one, guys, because we just wanted to finish up this list so we could get it out to you as you are working on your holiday shopping. Hopefully some of these were helpful and help trigger some ideas of things that you can do for the dancers in your life or for yourself, because gifting yourself is also important. Yes. So thank you again for joining us here at Dance Talk Realness. If you have any questions or things you would like us to talk about, let us know, because you never know. Your idea could be the next topic. We look forward to bringing you some fresh new content next week. We'll see you then. Bye.